This is Guardian Radio, your station for up-to-the-minute news and intelligent, interactive, and engaging conversations. 96.9 FM. The views and opinions of the hosts and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the management and staff of Guardian Radio.
Boy, you don't know me, eh? You don't know who I is. Fool around and run your mouth. Check yourself, don't misbehave. What's that? Come on. Sting! Oh, you ain't know what's it.
Guardian Radio Today is brought to you by Bahamar, Bahamas Welding and Fire, and Printmasters.
Wife and husband start to row, as many does do. Husband say, woman, where my food? Wife say, who you talking to? Husband start to raise his hand, but the wife ain't move. Husband say, get out of my way. Wife say, hey, you don't know me, eh? Boy, you don't know me, eh? You don't know who I am.
Good afternoon. This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM, Garth Maynard Roseboro in the house. Listen, man, what a week it has been. You folks were all excited. Monday came. Monday is gone. You still got to go to work. You still got to make your own money. You still got to pay your bills. You still got to build a better Bahamas. This is just how it goes. But for what it's worth, we are thankful today that we are still on the air. And here at the Guardian Radio staff, I want to thank Mr. Dwight Strong, the station manager, along with all of the other hosts. We had Aaron Green. We had C.A. Nuri. I was able to sit with Naughty and his wife, MJ. Listen, man, it was a great night. It was a great night. And I'll tell you what made it so great for me. The numbers that I proposed, I was off only on one. I called the number no more than 30 for the Independent. I called the number 300 for the Coalition of Independents, Mr. Brian Roll. I called the number for the Free National Movement, 1,700 to 1,900. But I did not get the PLP right. I gave them 24 to 27, and they ended up with some 1,800 votes, going on to 19. And so a little bit off. I don't have to be perfect, but, you know, I got a little feel for the way politics goes in this country, especially with the efforts that I saw. But, you know, you're going to hate me for saying this, but I'm going to say it anyhow. The only person that sat on my show was the victor. Brian Brown, my good cousin, didn't show up. And Brian Roll, my good friend who goes fishing with me, didn't show up. But the Independent, she showed up, but no one was there to meet her at the door. So I do apologize to her for that, and maybe as she comes through the door, you never know what may have happened. But you know who else knows how good I am? I spoke to a very dear friend of mine some time ago. He had a bee issue. And I said, man, you have not yet visited my show. And he said, Garth, at the right time, November, I will be there. Now, guess what? With all the excitement that went on, I did not see my friend, my brother. But I'm getting kind of used to that, you know, because some of you people, y'all just strange like that. But guess who showed up today? November ain't finished yet, and he's here. None other than Tenny Wells. He's in the house today. We're going to have a great time today. If you have ever met... you ever met Smart? See, Smart voice. I always like Smart voice. Even though the woman beautiful, I like a smart woman. Then she could be beautiful and talented, and she could be a helpmeet. But Tenny, you're one of the more handsome men in the country. Thank God for your mom and your dad, who I know very well. Great representatives of Bamboo Town. Let me give a great shout out for the late Tennyson Wells and Bamboo Town. You know I will never allow that legacy to die, and this is what makes Tenny Wells my brother. But before we get into why he is here, we had another brother from another mother who's here today because I promised you after this show, I'm going on a 1-month break. But I'm going to leave you in good hands. So, you know, people get tired of hearing from you. And believe it or not, Tenny, I get tired of talking. So guess what I'm going to do now? I'm turning my Mondays over to none other than Senator Reuben Raming, an FNM senator. They also use PLP, but I got an FNM brother. I got PLP brothers. I got COI brothers. I got everybody who's my family. You may treat me bad and don't come on my show, but guess what? Reuben has never told me no. Never, ever, ever told me no. And today he is here. He said, Garth, if you need to rest, Ruben Ramin will resurrect, and he will be there for the Bahamian people on Mondays, along with Kira, Molly. They're going to do an excellent job for the month of December, giving you all the Yuletide flavor, the Yuletide excitement, the Yuletide shopping, tell you where to go, how to go, what to buy, what to eat. These are the people for the job. And I'm so glad that Senator Ruben Ramin is here. And guess what else? He brought his mentee with him, his nephew. And this is how you know a good man, a great man. A great man always walks ahead, but always has a mentee behind. And when we talk about the Bible, Elijah and Elisha, this is how it works. When you talk about Jesus, you got 12 disciples, but one is always going to be a sucker. You got to find that sucker early, because the earlier you find him, the more you save yourself from getting crucified. This is how it works in the Bahamas. And so Ruben Ramin, Senator Ruben Ramin, you came to spend 10 minutes with me quickly. Ruben Ramin, tell the people hello. And I was surprised. I'm surprised. You got bees over in Lightfoot Hills, and you never told me. You got bees. You got honey in Lightfoot Hills today. Never told me, because when I went there, hey, Tenny, I got a bee problem. I said, you got a bee problem? He said, yeah, in the wheel. I stuck in the wheel. I said, okay, I got to come here and try to pull this out. But Tenny never told me you was the reason why the bees was there. Ruben Ramin, say hello to the Bahamian people, Senator Ruben Ramin.
Well, God rest his soul. Tenny, Daddy is the one who caused all of this.
You serious?
Yeah, Tennyson Wells is a wonderful soul, man. Yeah, he know me well. He watched me over the years. He said, Ruben, he said, man, I got some acreage there. Man, why don't you go do your thing, man?
Listen here.
And
when you know about Lightfoot Hills,
yeah,
you use the word acreage. You ain't saying no 1 acre, 2 acre.
And all I need is 3 feet.
Boss man, I've been there.
Yeah.
I went to the gate. The man said, why are you here? You know what my response was?
What?
Tennyson Wells. He said, go right through. He waiting for you. So you talk about some sweet acreage. I ain't talking about no little bit of acreage like in the back of the bush, Cowpen Road, where they got Shanty Town. I talk about real acreage with a capital A. Go ahead.
So, I think I better say to you then, I hope he's partnering with St. Peter at the Pearly Gates. God, you remember trying that same line there too.
But he ain't got one gate. He got 2 gates.
At
One
the Pearly
gate,
Gates.
one gate go to glory. I don't know where the next one go, but I know sure the one to the left, that's the one that going to glory. But go right ahead, Ruben Ramin.
Yeah. So, because of them, we have a new, a particular blend from that particular region.
You do?
And Lightfoot Hills. Man, the thing about it is, what I love is the work and the kind of development he's been doing out there. Talking about eco-friendly, I mean, the footprint is technical, modern, yet it's Bahamian, relaxed, and it blends in with the environment. Over the years, just watching how they deliberately did it.
Yes.
Even in terms of the cave and the natural systems and the water systems and the details, it's like they went around that whole development with a tweezer, plucking out invasive things, but treating Bahamian and native plants as if they're protected by some force field. And it was a deliberate design, and I love that about them.
You do?
And part of the thing with the bees is they wanted to respect the environment, ensure that these native plants have a dominance.
Yes.
And so as they accentuate the positive, which is the native plants, they were eliminating the negative. And so I like that program. And man, you should check the restaurants and stuff up there.
That's
You got Tennyson Jr. right here. You can talk about that. But it's an excellent environment. And yes, this is Aaron Roll.
Who's the Roll?
Aaron Roll.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We rolling with Roll today?
Yeah, rolling and roll.
Oh, go ahead, Roll, man. Now talk about your mentor first of all. Let's give him some credibility. And then, of course, he already gave credibility to Tenny Wells, who's coming on today with an hour or so with me. But why did you choose beekeeping? Why did you want to hang with your uncle?
I chose beekeeping because it's very different. I like the reactions I get from people when they see us out and they be like, oh, that's cool. What do you guys do? And then we get to teach those people who don't know anything about beekeeping.
Yeah.
Just a small talk, 5 minutes. And I think it's also a brave job.
A brave job.
You have to be.
Now listen.
You have to be a little fearless because it gets wild out there.
But Tenny want to be a beekeeper too, right? He told me I want to learn to be a beekeeper. I ain't put a suit on them yet, because anything them Wells people do is they do well. So I trying to keep my job, but you love it.
Yes.
I surprised you still with Ruben Ramin. When we did an extraction together on the church on Cowpen Road, you remember that
Yeah,
one?
I remember that one.
Ruben
That
said, "Boy, you moving too slow." Now we had 5 hives there. Ruben then take down 3.
Right.
He want you move faster. I only get 1. And he want you move faster. That means it's not gonna be left for me. So he training you to do this job extremely well.
Yes.
And you enjoying it.
Yes.
Well, listen, man, if you want to have some type of discipline, some type of understanding of how a colony, like how the Bahamas was a colony, works,
yes.
beekeeping is essential. If you were ever to be a beekeeper, you'll understand the role of the queen bee, you'll understand the role of all of the other bees, and you'll understand what makes a colony successful. And many Bahamians don't understand it. We do what I call Ruben Ramming novice politics.
Yes.
Because we don't understand
Yes.
the dynamics of what it takes to make this country actually work.
It's all about the ecosystem.
It's all about the
Rhythm,
ecosystem.
harmony, and you
Yes.
get that in the beehive.
Well, listen, man, you're going to have the shows all the month of November on Mondays. I want the Bahamian people to tune in to Senator Ruben Ramming. He's going to be assisted with Kira Morley. She's an entrepreneur. I want to make sure you all have a dynamic December, more dynamic than Garth Millard Roseborough could ever make it. And guess what I'm going to do? Just like you told me to do. Why the hell you don't get off this mic and go fishing? But that's exactly what I can do. Me and Tenny Wells, we going fishing. Me and Tenny. Me and
I
Tenny.
can break the deal. I'm going to go with you now.
No, you can't go.
Can I trade in the show to go on
You
the boat?
can't go with me and Tenny. Tenny's my boy.
Oh, Lord.
We then got one quick call for you, Ruben Ram. Let me take this quick call. Caller on the line, go ahead. I got a call on the line, Chris. Go ahead, caller.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, man. I still waiting on your brother to contact me, man.
Who?
George.
Who you waiting to contact you?
George.
Penniman.
George Penniman. That's
Well-
probably...
Call the producer back. He'll take care of you for you, okay? And I'll reach back out to you.
Now, as relate to your rest of your show while you on your
Fishing trip?
necessary... I don't say that, man. Don't say
Fishing
that word.
trip?
Oh, stop
Okay,
it,
okay,
man.
okay.
So I can walk out here.
Okay.
So you can build the petty in me.
Let me change it.
All right,
I got some
say-
personal business to take care of with my
Yeah,
wife.
just don't mention the F
Then
word.
I go into Michigan.
Yeah. No F word.
To see mommy and then father. Father could wait for you. F. Father.
No, there's still
I can
close
see
to
mother
fishing. No fishing
and
that in my
father.
mind. Call him Papa. Or
No,
Daddy.
okay, call him Papa. No, we can't do
You
that.
see that going? Okay.
we can't do
But diplomatic community, you can call him. You can use the F word for father. Okay.
Okay, what if I go to Panama? I go to Panama for
You go to Panama. Yeah, go to Panama. All right.
Well,
Just
listen,
to
man.
mention that.
Little
God. You go in, but I want them to know your business still going on. So I want these people to know.
Cut his mic. Cut his mic. You're talking too much. You're cutting too much, man. Roll, say something good about your uncle, man. Say something good about Mr. Tennyson Wells. Who you see across the table? Who you see? Tell me what you see when you see Tennyson Wells. Do you know Tennyson Wells?
I do not know.
Do you know of Tennyson Wells? Do you know of Lyford Hills?
Yes, I do.
Tell me what you know about Lyford Hills as a young person then.
Lyford Hills is a beautiful place.
Beautiful. I'm
Yes.
saying, how beautiful?
Can't describe it.
You can't describe it?
No.
You think it's in your pocket range?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Soon.
But suppose Mr. Tennyson Wells makes that affordable for you as long as you ain't nasty. As long as you understand etiquette. As long as you understand that this
Yeah.
has a southern charm. I remember when you see the big White House on there, I said, Jesus, come by, my Lord. Are you ready to work? So, young Roll, give your uncle a good shout out. Give Mr. Tenny Wells a good shout out. Then we can let Ruben Ramming give a shout out. Wish the people a happy Thanksgiving and a prosperous, forward thinking New Year. Talk to me.
Yes, I wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. My uncle here, he is one
He
of
ain't
a
no
kind.
good. You say he ain't no good?
No.
He can't beat you. He can't beat you, not you. As tall as you is and handsome as you got a girlfriend?
I can make him walk home.
You ain't got no girlfriend yet? Ladies and gentlemen, listen to him. Ain't nobody come in my studio who handsome like that, and y'all cannot let this man get away. This is a young man who ain't scared of bees. He ain't scared of woman.
And intelligent, you know.
I know he
College
did.
educated.
So how the hell you can be that old and ain't got no woman, boy?
I ain't that old.
You ain't that old? I can leave that alone.
Aaron, how old are you now?
24.
24.
Yeah.
I was really impressed, seriously, with his kind of... Tell him your background, and I'm just going to say this, to be able to want to come and work. And
Okay,
quite
tell me that.
frankly,
He is a good worker.
No, and his spirit and his character is immaculate. Don't tell him I say this, but I love him and respect him.
I know you do.
because of what he brings.
You
to
don't
the table,
keep
and
so
he
many people around you.
absorbs.
Yeah.
No. I don't want incompetence around me, unless incompetence want to be better and is willing to help me too, because I'm learning every
I know
day.
how you go.
I'm learning every day. But his intelligence and his ability it gives me a great level of appreciation that he would work in this so-called modest estate, but he understands the value of what we do because it transcends just beekeeping. So when we, with our many customers in the Life of Key area and in many other areas, and when we're doing corporate work with hotels and dealing with people with that, when we traveling tourists, and you and I we travel all around
I do Baintown, Angliston, and Wayne and Grandstown. That's me. I used to poor man beekeeper.
But remember, we train most of the people
Yeah.
throughout the Commonwealth of the Bahamas in
Yeah.
this and move around, and you're globally recognized for it. Some people just think they're just playing with bees.
Yes.
It's a critical thing because with colony collapse and everything else, if bees go, all of us die.
Right.
But
Correct.
Aaron, I don't want to think on, but I just want them to appreciate who they're hearing from.
I appreciate that, man. Well, Chris, man, let's go down home, man. We got to get to Tenny Wells. This has been Senator Ruben Ram. I got 2 phone calls on the line. Go ahead, call us quickly, man. Let's find out what you got to say.
Hi, good afternoon.
Man, you come here with this pretty voice at the end of the year for Thanksgiving. What you want to tell me? Talk to me.
I wanted to know where I could get some good honeycomb from.
From God Roseboro. God Millard Road. See, I didn't jump in the line. I got in before Ruben Ramming and he little nephew. But you can call 242 B Masters. That's who Ruben Ramming is. 242 B Masters. I am Gold Stream Bahamas Limited. We are a brotherhood. And if you go to Lifewood Hills, I can go ahead of myself. We got to leave some bottles on the shelf for our friend Tenny. So when you go there for your dinner, say, you know what I'm interested in? Some of that Lifewood Hills honey. We can leave some there for you. And he can take care of you. How that sound to you?
I appreciate that so much.
Okay, man. God bless you, man. Have a very happy Thanksgiving and a great Christmas and a very prosperous New Year.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Let me take the next call on the line. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, say God.
Man, I doing good right here, man. I around all the wealthy people of Jesus.
You're still in a happy mood, but you ain't playing with that. You're still enjoying yourself. Hey, God, I see where you did call me, so that wasn't no mistruth. You did try to reach me that day.
I did. I always try to tell the truth.
I don't really keep that phone on my
But
phone.
when I say I love you as a brother, I want you to know I
You
do.
did try to call your friend who you love so much.
I love you as a brother.
You
I do.
cut me.
I cut you intentionally because I want to get your attention to know that I love you as a brother.
Okay, I love you as a brother too, God. God, good day to your guests inside there, the handsome one and the uncle, eh? That's how you put
The
it?
handsome one is Tenny Wells. The tenacious one is Ruben Ramming. And the sweet one, the honey all over him, is the young fellow, Mr. Roll. Now, if the young gal's looking for a husband, we sending you the 24 years of energy from honey.
But
That
they
means
only
everything about
want
him
you
sweet.
to-
Huh?
We only can listen to your suggestion. If you tell us that you would suggest him for your daughter.
No, I ain't got no children.
No?
No, I ain't got no children, mama. They never teach that in Sunday school or Sabbath school. I don't know how to make them. I never get no manual on how to make them. All I know is practice. Keep practicing. I just
Listen, on a
practice.
serious note, right?
Yeah.
The bee thing.
Uh-huh.
So you always deal with the bee and do the honey thing. You all don't deal with the wasp too, eh?
Well, the wasp we could deal with, but
I get a wasp. But when someone recommends you, but I tell them I know you as a bee man.
Well, guess what? Mr. Ruben Ramming does some philanthropy sometime. If you give him a call, 242 B Masters, he may stop by and take care of that for you. But we're not going to tell you how we do that on the air. But it's going to be quick and painless.
Okay.
But 242 B Masters, tell all your friends, if they can't afford 242 B Masters, they can afford Goldstream Mamas Limited. That's God Roosevelt. I's a cheaper fella.
But tell me the number again slower.
No, his name is 242 B Masters. That's Mr.
Right
Ruben
on
Ramming.
Facebook.
Give him your number, Ruben Ramming.
And what that number is.
The number is 393-4297.
Say it again with that sexy voice, man. I hear women ringing our office right now.
393 again. What else?
393-4297.
4297. Is this
a
the
radio
former
voice.
MP?
Yeah, this is the former MP, but you know, once an MP, always an MP. Once a brother, always a brother. But you got to get the girls who marry this young fella off. We got to get rid of him because he got to.
4297.
He need to produce at least about a bee. How much bees a queen bee make a day, Ruben?
2,500 eggs a day.
Okay, she laying
Yes, don't
eggs
call no woman a
all
man, no
day,
queen
and
bee.
this man is a beekeeper, so that means he know how to lay eggs. Now, if y'all women, listen, you can't say God Roseboro ain't try to help you. The man say he ain't got no woman. And I look at his eye, he ain't lying. You got to catch him now before Christmas because guess what? He making money and he ain't got no woman. What I mean? He got plenty money in the bank. Women, call 242 B Masters now and say, I want to see Mr. Roll. I don't want no ramen. I only want Roll. And if Roll don't come, Roll Ruben Ramming out. That's what you got to do, man.
I
Listen,
agree with
Ruben
that.
Ramming. Ruben Ramming, I got one more call. Last call on the line, then we got to get to Tenny Wells.
Yeah,
Go
we
ahead.
gotta get-
Call on the line. Man, listen, I lose that caller. Listen, man, give me some of that Phil Stubbs down home, man. Ruben Ramin, good to have you. I'm looking forward to you being on Monday, this coming Monday with Kira Morley. I hope you have a great show, man. I know you are a former Show Talk host, and I know you know how to handle the mic.
Yeah.
And so I'm leaving it in great hands. Thanks to Dwight Strawn, the Guardian management staff executive, for a great year this year. I feel privileged. I feel privileged to be here. I lost a friend in all of this, but you know what? He's still my friend. I'm just saying that we're not sitting together as we normally do. But hey, you know hard feelings between us. I want people to know that this year Christmas, all of us is one family. If I got it, you got it. If I got $100, my $100 is yours. And guess what? The story's going to end happily ever after. We'll be right back after this break, folks.
Yeah.
Just bring along a pitcher, we'll drink plenty of switcher down home. Growing up on the island was so much fun, especially when nighttime rolled around. Cause Papa would tell us bedtime stories.
This holiday season, give yourself the gift of a fresh start with a personal loan at Fidelity. You could win refreshing prizes like a luxurious spa day, John Boat gift certificates, a cruise for two, and more. Make that move to a fresh start today. Call 356-7764. Promotion ends December 19th.
Fidelity, we're good for you.
Black Friday alerts. BWF is doing it even bigger this year. Deals, deals, and more deals. Don't miss this chance for massive savings. Shop BWF for the biggest sale of the season. Slash prices, doorbuster specials, and unbelievable savings. BWF 1 week total blowout savings. Monday, November 24th through Thursday, November 27th, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Black Friday, November 28th, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday, November 29th, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Save big on appliances, hardware supplies, hand and power tools, automotive supplies and accessories, lawn and garden supplies, kitchen and outdoor cooking supplies, griddles, grills, and fryers, household supplies, Christmas supplies, Junkanoo and craft supplies, toys, floral decor, and so much more. BWF, we are more than just our name. Number 13 Wilton Street, telephone 394-0004 or 6. Check us out on Facebook. We ship to the Family Islands.
Beulah, gal, can you believe this? We are now the patrol queens of the neighborhood.
We now large and in charge. So we need to check out what's going on in everybody's yard. What about that gun that we know that Junior and his homeboys just ran out? Can we report that too?
Of course we can.
But we could be in deep trouble if they find out.
We need to report what we see, Beulah. When you call Crime Stoppers, they just answer your call in Miami.
So then we can report everything? Guns, where they hiding the drugs, who shoot who part of which gang, or who disturbing the peace with the loud music and the motorcycles.
Then our neighborhood will be the best in the Bahamas, and everybody gonna want to come live here. And then our house price will go up, gal.
So what we waiting on? What's the number?
If you see something, say something. Let us all pitch in and stop the crime before it's your time. Call 328-8477 from Nassau or 242-300-8477 from the Family Islands. Or text us through the Crack Crime Bahamas app. Stop the crime before it's your time.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
And we waited for Boxing Day morning. That's when we celebrated. Junkanoo, lick them cowbells down home. We eat them goatskin browns down home. We blow our bugles down home. We blow our whistles down home.
Happy Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. I know what you people are doing today, man. You folks who are sports enthusiasts. I know you can't wait for Naughty Those to come on with MJ and Pearlie. You're going to talk some sports today because football is on TV. But there's something that is greater happening in this country, right on this particular island called New Providence, right here in Nassau. I had the privilege of going through the gates. And, you know, when I go to church on a Sunday or you go to church on the Sabbath day or the seventh day, if you're Seventh-day Adventist or Seventh-day Church of God or Seventh-day Baptist, you talk about the pearly gates. And we talk about St. Peter in the Catholic Church and the Anglican Church and Presbyterian. We know Jesus now, Baptist Church and Anabaptist, and we got all these different Church of God. You can't leave a Church of God of prophecy. Whatever you do, don't leave a Church of God of prophecy. Some of you people, you are Mormon, some are Jehovah's Witness. All you people know where these gates are. But on earth, there are some gates that some people will never pass through. But if you pass through those gates, let me tell you what's going to happen to you. You're going to enjoy a pristine environment of peace, tranquility, safety, luxury, respect. And when I went through that gate, I felt like I was in South Carolina, or I was in Alabama, Mississippi. I was in Louisiana. You can't go further than Tennessee when you go to this particular estate. Anything further than Tennessee, you're going to lose the charm, that southern charm. I heard the birds singing. I heard the tweaking and the chirp of the crickets. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I can say this on public air. I cuss. I say, God damn. You know what I say? I say, Jesus. A place like this actually exists in New Providence, where you and I can have access. If we did our due diligence, stayed faithful on our jobs, put away a nest egg, put our finances in order, made friends with our banking institution. There's a place right here in Nassau where you don't have to worry about a pot cake turning your garbage over, with your neighbor smoking so much dope that even you high. Police sirens, ambulance sirens, mayhem. And you know what else I like with this particular development? I just came out of a by-election. You don't have to worry about no politician knocking on your door asking for the vote. You're surrounded by people. When I say people, that's a capital P for people who have similar mindset by way of association. And I tell you, I got some friends in there. I want to give a good shout out to the Zornical family. I just came from your house the other day. And listen to me. If you joking, ain't no place there for you. You got to be serious about the breath that God gave you and know that before you leave this planet, you will live like you in Beverly Hills on a budget. I talk about none other than Lightfoot Hills. And you know what's so great about Lightfoot Hills? I got a call one day from my friend and my brother. He said, Garth, come over to Lightfoot Hills. I said, Jesus. I said, praise be to God, I get to go through these gates. And when I got there and I saw the big house, I said, what southern charm exists here? Green grass, cut, nurtured, manicured. I saw the employees of the estate happy, like they just got paid on Friday night. I never got to eat at the restaurant, but I saw them online. I saw grouper, and I saw hog snapper, and I saw some steak I never eat before in my life. And I ain't gonna lie to you all, he's sitting here right now with me, right, Tennyson Wells, right?
Yes.
Chris Penniman, listen to God carefully. I can talk my business. This man never invite me and my family there to eat. I say, God, Jesus, I wait for the day I get to eat in there. But you know what I can do, out of respect for him? I can pay for my meal, because I love my brother. Listen to me, man. That place off the chain. If you broke, you can't go in there, man. So I want him to know I've been saving my money to go eat there. You could talk about going to all them other little restaurants in town, and what Gabi say? $300 meal. And when I forget what type of steak she called it again now, one fancy steak name. She talked about $300 with an octopus. You all the selling type of things there?
No, we don't have octopus.
Octopus and calamari. And she talk about all type of things on her plate.
We sell real grouper.
But when I saw right there at that grill, Tenny's Grill and Bar, and then he got one beautiful lady that would be advertising all the time. And I said, boy, listen to you single men who got woman. Listen to that woman online. She telling you the truth. You got to go, take your woman there. If you want to propose, get married, that's the place to take it. She can't tell you no.
Absolutely.
Cannot tell you. Listen to me. Okay, let me help you all out before Teddy talk. I know I'm talking plenty, but let me talk just a little bit, Teddy. Give me one more minute. When you go there, this is what you tell her. I give them a little secret. You say, baby, you know I've been with you for a little while now. I know you won't get married, but I want you to know I got everything lined up for you to live right here at Lyford Hills. All you got to do, baby, is say yes. You think that woman can tell you no? Tennyson Wells, tell the people hello, man.
Hello, good afternoon, folks.
How I sound so far? I tell you the truth.
Excellent.
If you tell your woman who bougie and thinks she's better than everybody else that she can be living in life
I went
with,
over. That's finished.
Okay, man. This Tennyson Wells show, y'all say I talk too much, but I love my brother. I love what he's doing. I got to let him do his thing. Tennyson Wells, talk to the Bahamian people.
Yes, sir. So I'm on here today talking up the open house. Our Lyford Hills open house that's coming up this weekend, November the 29th. We got our boy Anko in the place, too.
And Anko can talk for you. This is what I'm trying to tell. I don't tell lies. I don't tell lies. Anyway, go. This your show.
Yeah.
You're the host of this show.
So we have 100 acres of land there at Lyford Hills.
What?
100 acres in all 3 phases.
Uncle, I got to interrupt the host. I don't need a guest now, but I got to interrupt the host. Yes. You just passed Lyford Hills.
I was in Lyford Hills today.
You was eating without me?
There you go.
I eat. I was there though. I had to go in there to handle some business. Yeah.
Well, see, I take over Uncle's show the other day, so I tell Uncle he got to come here to give the people happy Thanksgiving. So that's why he's here, Teddy. But everybody know you.
Yeah.
And everybody know Tennyson Wells is a handsome fellow who don't lie. And when he plan right. Uncle, you tell us what Lyford Hills and then I give him back his show. Because I didn't interrupt him.
When your father was putting everything together, and I'm sure you were there too, I was working at Carter Marketing.
Okay.
So I helped with the rollout.
What?
Yes,
to promote Lyford Hills. I just heard about this Lyford Hills, and we helped to market it.
Yeah.
So that's how long I know.
Mark was very instrumental.
Yes,
in that.
Mark Carter.
At the time, yeah.
I work with Mark.
But how come you all leave me out of that?
I was trying to call you.
God was wrong. God wasn't a radio personality.
No, not yet.
I was hustling. I still hustling.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we got a great uncle in the house who will also join us here with our good friend Tennyson Wells. But Teddy, you got to call on the line. Call on the line. What you talking about? Don't talk no politics. Don't talk no Thanksgiving. We're talking to Teddy Wells now. Go ahead, caller.
Hey, God.
Hey.
No. Well, I will maybe catch you up on, God permit, on Sunday.
On Sunday?
I don't want to take your show to another.
Well, at least tell Tennyson Wells hello for me, please.
Yeah.
He's my friend.
Okay, God.
How you doing, sir?
You gone? Okay, good. Go ahead, Teddy. Your show.
Yeah, so Lyford Hills is 100 acres of land. It was introduced to the Bahamian public back in late 2008, 2009 as a grain development. And we started out selling lots at $100,000 at the time.
Who?
$100,000 per lot.
I could afford that.
At the time. Yeah, that was at the time, but now they are probably
No, stop, man.
That much.
I hear 100,000. I can't count past 100 now. Yeah, you say 100,000?
Yes, 100,000 at the time.
Uh-huh.
And we started out, we introduced it as a green development. We used all solar street lights. We did a lot to make sure it stayed a green development by transplanting a lot of the trees and working around a lot of the indigenous flora and fauna within. We also added a lot of fruit trees. So one of the things you notice when you come in Lyford Hills, automatically you notice all the greenery.
Yeah.
There's lots of greenery.
Yes.
Right? So, and we have 10 acres of that 100 acres that's devoted to parks and recreational areas. We have a 20,000 square foot clubhouse that's built in Lyford Hills, 4 stories.
I saw that. That's where I want to live. That's where I want to live. I would live right there.
Right?
Yeah.
We have tennis courts, swimming pools, putting greens, walking trails with fruit trees lined along them. It's absolutely beautiful. And then we have lot sizes range from, we have probably the largest lots in the West. They range from about 7,000 square foot up to as much as 21,000 square feet.
Ooh.
And all hilltop land, all elevated land.
I saw that.
Ain't no flooding around there.
Ain't no Pine Lakes around there.
No.
So the elevations in Lyford Hills range from as much as 8 feet up to as much as 40 feet plus above sea level. Oh, wow. So from 8 feet to 40 feet plus above sea level. So we're very high land.
So what you're saying to me is that you have a developer who wasn't greedy to go and excavate, take all that curry, and sell it to the common market. But sort of value of placing property on top of a hill to ensure that there is no flooding in their development. That is what you call vision.
Aside from that, we only mandated by law to provide 5% of the land as green space, as recreational areas.
Yes.
We double that.
Yeah.
So we have 10%, 10 acres of green space in Lyford Hills, which is why you have all the greenery and the walking trails and the water features and all the rest of it.
So this is actually for eco-friendly individuals, for people who are naturalists, people who enjoy greenery. And so for you people who love concrete jungles, I think that's what Jamaicans call it, concrete jungles. Lyford Hills is so far away from a concrete jungle. I'll tell you what I feel right now, Uncle. I feel that Lyford Hills, for those people who always aspire to live in a place like Lyford Key, here is an option for you to live that type of lifestyle.
Absolutely.
1 block away from Lyford Key.
And that's what Lyford Hills was all about. I mean, when we first did it, my father always said that he wanted to do something that was affordable for the middle class, upper middle class, something on that Lyford Key level. And so when we designed Lyford Hills, we approached a group of land planners out of the U.S. to do the land planning for Lyford Hills. So you'll notice in Lyford Hills, the roads, all the roads are curving. It's not like a surveyor laid out the lots. The roads aren't straight. And that does a few things. That slows the traffic automatically as you drive along the road, as opposed to being on a straight road. Right? And then you'll notice the concrete features alongside the swales along both sides of the road that make for a better finish along the front edge of your property. And you'll notice all the greenery. You notice the homes are adequately spaced. They're larger homes, not like in a 60 by 100 lot. The lots are 80 by 100 in Lyford Hills. So they're more spaced out. And then we have all of the amenities, the fruit trees, and that's what makes it a lifestyle, And then on top of that, we have a restaurant that opens from Thursday to Sunday. Tennyson's Bar and Grill opens 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That you can come and visit, and you can not only feel and touch Lyford Hills, but you can taste it as well.
Yes.
So you just come to the gate and say, I go into the...
Yep. You pull up to the gate on a Thursday between those hours, 8 to 4, and you let them know you're going to the restaurant. Security takes your ID and your plate number on your car to make sure that we know who's going in and out, because it is 24 hours, 7 days a week security there as well. And they allow you to go through to the restaurant.
Now, y'all don't try what I try now. When I reach that gate, I ain't show them no ID, nothing. They say, how can we assist you? I said, I here with Teddy. And they say, you go straight through. I just said, we're Teddy. And they know what I meant. Now, I can be fair to y'all. Y'all know where I live. I just covered a by-election. Y'all know there's a development right up the street from me that costs plenty money. Plenty money. But I can tell y'all one secret. Their property ain't on no hill. Their property was built on top of marshland. I just being honest. Now, don't make me call y'all names, because I ain't scared of y'all. But this man say his property on a hill. Now, you got to choose between the swampland and the marsh, where we told them, do not build. And they build anyhow. But where Tenny talking about, I got a mansion on what the Bible, or the song say, on a hilltop. That's
right.
We're talking about Lyford Hills today, folks.
Yeah, so it's all hilltop coppice land. You'll find trees like mahogany, kamalami, pigeon plum, no mangroves, no reeds, no cocoa plum. None of those things that you'll find in marshland, you'll find in Lyford Hills.
Man, listen to me, man. The man said they
right.
got
and then
real grouper.
A portion of the land used to also be a dilly farm. It was farmed as a dilly farm, so we have some very mature dilly trees throughout the land. All through our trails, you'll find mature dilly trees, and then we've added in fruit, all the fruit trees that the Bahamians love, like the jujus, the canap, sugar apple, soursop, all of them things in the trail. So you could walk the trail.
My Jesus.
Given the season, you'll be able to pick some fruit.
Wow.
Some mangoes or whatever have you.
Now, let me help these people tell you. See, I good like this. When you purchase honey from me, you're looking at about $15 for 14 ounces. Watch this now, Uncle. When you buy honey from up by Island House, close to Lyford Key, you're talking $20, $30 a bottle for the same bottle.
Wow.
Because you're on that side of town.
Wow. Yeah,
but this man just say he got
down.
dilly trees and mature fruit trees. You know what that means? That his honey is going to have somewhat of a dilly flavor or a fruit tree flavor. One of those flavors like moringa. Moringa is a yellow, sweet honey. And I telling y'all, we got to get him to the point where he got a store of his own, Lightfoot Hills honey.
Not only that, those trees are there for the enjoyment of the residents.
How mercy. They could just pick and eat?
They could pick and eat. You come across a mango tree that's loaded with mangoes and you see mangoes on it, you can pick it and you can eat it.
Stop it.
A couple of months ago, we gave away cassava to all our residents. We dug cassava and we gave it to all our residents in Lightfoot Hills because we had an overage of cassava we couldn't use in the restaurant. We gave it away to the residents. They get care packages all the time.
This is what I trying to tell
Bananas, cassava. We have a farm on site where we give to our residents to use in the restaurant as well. So we have a farm to table cuisine.
See, they say I talk too much, right? But I try to tell you all something before Teddy finish his statement. Them people don't climb no dilly tree who live in Lightfoot Hills, not them.
No.
They got some people in Lightfoot Hills who will make sure that when the dilly drop,
right,
you get your share. These are no mean people, no stuff. These are
staff,
people who are courteous, who are very cordial, who know what manners is. Good day, sir. Good day, ma'am. They ain't that type of environment. What you want? We ain't that.
No.
You understand? Lightfoot Hills is a statement. And when you tell someone, I reside, you don't live. You don't live. I reside at Lightfoot Hills. We don't want you bring no broke. Listen to me, man. Chris Penniman, we don't want you listen to me. You can't bring no broke down cube and them type of, bring them things in there. We ain't want no broke down car park in front of your house with sitting up collecting rat. We don't do that. We want you to come in there with dignity and style and appreciation for the environment that you. What you mean if you want cube, go buy your cube? But we ain't want no broke down car in there. We don't want to hear your car when it comes to that gate. Don't be like, brah. We ain't doing that. This is Lightfoot Hills. This is one step before you get to heaven. If you want to live good on earth on a budget, we're talking about Lightfoot Hills, and Tennyson Wells is going to give that to you. Let's talk about down home. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Girl, Junior just showed me Bella Boy in his phone.
What you mean? He take picture of that good-for-nothing boy?
Shh, you don't want Bella here. You say that. You know she always say that's my good child.
So what he doing in Junior phone?
Oh, he there because the police looking for him. He on their wanted list.
Wanted persons in your phone now?
Yes, child. And when police want to find anybody quick, after something happen, they can send pictures direct to your phone. Go to Google Play or App Store and search for Crack Crime Bahamas. Then pick install and it will go straight to your phone.
There is also a section on missing persons?
Yes, girl. Everybody needs to get this app so police can tell us right away when these people go missing. Just like an alert system.
Yes, it has numbers for Crime Stoppers Bahamas so you can call and nobody knows it's you. Call directly to Miami and give the information without giving your name or anything about you. I tried the other day, and when I hear Junior and his boys talking about where they hide those guns, I walk quick round the corner and call that number.
Call 328-8477 from Nassau or 242-300-8477 from the Family Islands.
Love the show? Want to give your support? Become a sponsor today. Call 302-2300 for our rates and packages. That's 302-2300. Become a sponsor on Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
Hey. Down home. Let me tell you something, man. I'm mad at you that you live where you live, wherever you live, and you happy. But what I'm saying to you is that you know what type of money you make. You know what type of money your wife makes. And you know that if you put that money together, you have to make an investment in your accommodations. All I'm simply saying to you is that if you want, like I look on these signs all the time, missing children. How the heck your children get missing? You leave your children out in a community where everyone have access to your children. So your dream should be that of security first. I think Maslow tells us you got to secure yourself first, man. That's what you got to do. So you got to dream and aspire to work hard to get your children something gated where even if they roam in the community, they can't get past the security. I'm telling you, the security is good. And the security got plenty of respect, and they're very vigilant
So let me shout out
at Lightfoot Hills.
Let me shout out Elite Security. That's our security at Lightfoot Hills too.
Elite Security?
Very professional, always well dressed, always well presented. Elite Security, yes sir.
He was very good, you know.
Yes.
But he ain't as good as me.
Yeah.
If you give me one of them, what do you call them? What do you call them machine gun?
That's the boy Blue
them
Johnson,
submachine gun or whatever they call that thing. I guarantee you, but if you pay me like what you paying them, ain't nobody coming in there. not in my place. Now, what these people say, Garth, no disrespect. You promise you don't talk about politics until next year. I don't know politics yet, eh?
No, I think so.
Okay, I don't think I talked about politics. Ruben Raman is here. I tell you, Ruben Raman taking over now. I don't know what he can talk about, but I told him.
We talking about the Lightfoot Hills open house today.
That's it. That's what I'm saying now.
Yeah.
And we have in studio with us Tenny Wells. And so Sparky.
That's Sparky. That's my boy, what? What's Sparky say?
Okay, let me read them. You know, Sparky get banged easy. He cussed my wife.
Sparky say, man.
He cussed my wife.
Sparky all right, man. He means
Tell
well.
me, my wife, he won't buy him no bet. F my wife. That's what he say.
Oh, man.
And my wife so loves Sparky. So I say, baby, you know what's going to happen now?
He means well, though. Trust me, he don't really
Sparky
mean
can
Not
call
just
my show.
Sparky.
You know, he cuss her.
Yeah, I got low
No, he can't cuss your wife now. Sparky, you're wrong for that.
Okay, then. And I don't even talk with my wife on these show.
Yeah,
but he
but-
calls me talk with her. That's a double ban.
No, that guy.
Because I don't talk my personal business on the radio.
That's right.
Okay, then. But Garth Sparky almost lives down by Tennyson's at Lightfoot Hills on Saturday and Sunday for my stew, grouper, and Guinness.
Ain't lie.
Ask Tenny. I saw him there.
Ain't lie.
You think I ain't watching it?
Yeah, we have quite a good flow on Saturdays and Sundays. We're now open Thursdays and Fridays too from 8 to 4. So we open all through the week. Well, at least from Thursdays to Sundays, which is through the week.
I love it, man. I love it.
Yeah.
And Sparky, you got to apologize to the wife, eh? I ain't listening to you till you apologize. You got to find my house. You know just where I live. You know where Sam Bar is. You know just where I live. You got to go apologize to that woman. And don't come empty-handed. You can't come swinging. You got to mean it.
Let him bring some juju to get some
Whatever he
juju.
got to do to her, and she say that's how that go. And that's the end of that.
Yes, sir.
Someone says, oh, that is true. Can't say no to property behind the gate.
Yes, sir.
Talk about that gate, Teddy. How that gate is working?
Well,
I know I say one gate out of
we're
all.
having an open house this weekend, Saturday, November the 29th. That's day after tomorrow from 10 to 4. And we're going to be offering some discounts on our lots across the board.
Discounts?
10% across the board. on
The
all
Haman people
lots.
love discounts.
Yeah,
10%.
So 10% across the board.
So
on all lots. And
10%
we have-
of 100,000, Uncle, is 90,000 for God.
Yeah. That's
So,
the cost
so
of
what
10%.
are we looking at?
Well, we have some multi-single family lots, multi and single family lots, triplex zoned for triplex. All of the multifamily is zoned for triplex, and all elevated lots. Overlooking water features, absolutely beautiful land. So it's gonna be all day. We're gonna have some realtors out. We're gonna have some banks out on site. I think you're gonna really enjoy your time out. If you come out there, you're gonna get to see what you qualify for and have a look at the land, walk through the trails, have some food at Tennyson Spa and Grill. It's gonna be a great day out.
Hey, man, I loving this, man. Tenny ain't going nowhere, man. This is my brother. I holding him in the studio because I can sell him today. You all beautiful women out there, you warm and handsome fella with some pretty children. I ain't letting him out the studio. He talking about security. I ain't letting him out here today. I didn't tell them lock this studio down. We talk about Lightfoot Hills, Tennyson Wells, and a great development that is coming your way. We got to get to the news. Chris Penniman on the board. We'll be right back.
Growing up on the island was so much fun, especially when nighttime rolled around.
This is Guardian Radio, your station for up-to-the-minute news and intelligent, interactive, and engaging conversations. 96.9 FM.
Boxing Day morning, that's when we celebrated. Junkanoo, lick them cowbells down home. We eat them goatskin browns down home. We blow our bugles down home. We blow our whistles down home.
Hey, man. Hey, we down home in Lightfoot Hills. Lightfoot Hills is where we are at. You know when you use the word we, Tennyson, we always means that you got your property in Lyford Hills, and I got my property in Lyford Hills. Now, if you ain't living in Lyford Hills, it ain't no we. You live where you live, and I live where I live. But I telling you, this my brother. And my brother, he down home. And wherever my brother is, then you know my heart there. You talk about some water and stuff in Lyford Hills. How does work? Because y'all do it with artificial lakes or what?
Yeah, we have 2 water features located in phase 2, which is the area that we're selling now. The larger of which is probably about 90% completed with landscaping and all of what we're going to do around it. And we have some beautiful lots that's just above it, overlooking and surrounding that water feature area.
That's fresh water or salt?
It's fresh water, and we've introduced some aquatic life to it.
Tilapia and stuff?
No, we have some fish called African cichlids.
I know the African cichlids. They're small, though.
They're smaller, but they're very colorful. They have different colors to them. So
But they're ferocious.
You'll find blues. They're aggressive fish.
They eat meat.
They do. They'll eat certainly the mosquito larvae, if any, would lay eggs in there, and any kind of other
That is true.
nymphs and insects.
Yeah, they don't play, though.
That would lay eggs in there. And then we have some migratory birds that also come in there. I saw yesterday 2 teal ducks, a mating pair that was in there. And we also have some crayfish. Louisiana, the Louisiana crayfish that we eat with the biters. We have some of those in there as well. And we've tried other fish, but they didn't survive. Some of the less aggressive, like the kois and different things like that, because it is in an open area. Where you have some birds that come in there as well.
I know, like right off of Munnings Road there between Gladstone Road and JFK, they have a whole lot of tilapia in that water. And tilapia, is a fish that you can throw your line with worms and catch those fish and release.
Right.
So I want to know if Lyford Hills could ever have like a small area of just tilapia where we could fish, where we could catch and release.
Well, we have another water feature that we haven't really done as yet in phase 2 that we're going to be doing in early next year in short order. And I don't know that we'll introduce tilapia to it because they're not a very attractive fish to look at.
It's just a matter of catching and releasing.
Yeah, we don't want people fishing in there.
Oh, you don't want
That's
that.
the thing. It's not that type of atmosphere.
See, I keep telling you all this ain't no ordinary little area. Call on the line, go ahead. You want to talk to Tenny Wells III? He's here on Guardian Radio today with Uncle Surah. He's in the studio today to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. But go ahead, caller. You're on the line.
Yeah, good afternoon, gentlemen, and happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, my friend.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, God, I want to thank you, man, for you and Uncle blessing my casa with your presence the other evening. But God, we know Tennyson, Gabriel Wells pretty good or living in Bamudan and growing up in Bamudan.
Boy, you can show off, boy. You want to say you know good people. That's all you want to say.
Boy, I miss him so much. And Tenny Jr., when you come by Smokey tomorrow night in Gambia, I could dap you and I could say, this is my fraud right here. You know what
All right. Yes,
but my question is, right, because I work in plenty of y'all development. I develop Yuma, Southern Seas, all of them. But my question with Lyford Hills, like the property is within the back of the restaurant and the back of the clubhouse round on the southern side. Do you get a discount on properties? And they're like, because how those properties on that side, they're like 5-6 feet from the road. They go down. And they have some big trees on them. And things that you got to put basement on the house, or if you want to do that, build on them, or
well, we are offering,
or your house, you literally like 200 load of fill.
We probably have 1 or 2 lots like that in there, but the majority of the lots in Lyford Hills, the hilltop, are above the road.
Right, I see them, yeah, because I work in there, but Tennyson Jr., I didn't want to say one name, Seaton, that's all I want to say.
Okay.
But because I been there to pay the property for him the other day. But I mean, he ain't get back to me, so 4,000 must be too much money.
Which Sweden that is?
But when I was working in Sutton Seas, the first right, when you go through there, the first right, the property's on the right there. I had a foundation and the fulling for right there, but it take like 15 costs, and the first cost gets only even with the ground. So Tennyson Wells Senior to give the people a different piece of property, because then that was like 10 feet lower than the road.
That's in South Seas.
But that's what my question is. I can hang up and listen. Does the properties go on different rates because of the lower set like that? Because you're telling me you got to push all the property, all the
rates
stuff
are
to the back of the property.
The rates are based on the square footage.
Thank you, my friend.
The rates are based on the square footage as well as the location of the lots. As well, we will be offering at the open house this coming weekend discounts across the board on all lots. As much as 10% off on all lots across the board at our open house this weekend, November 29th.
That's a good deal.
Yes, sir.
That's a good deal. Someone is saying here on text, good day, why are lots so expensive in general? Not just talking about Lyford Hills. It's like they don't want you to get a house or land.
Well, there's a cost to put infrastructure to lots. There's also the cost of the land, which factors into the cost of the lot. So that's the reason for the cost of the lots being so high. And then in a development like Lyford Hills, where we've done even much more, we have a $5 million clubhouse that's sitting on top of the hill there. That also has a cost attached to it, aside from all the landscaping surrounding it, as well as the green spaces and all the rest of it.
Yeah. Hey, Tenny, I mean, he keep talking, say he know you. Say he remember cussing his wife. I don't know if you're drinking right now, Sparky. I say, I ain't saying about you cussing your wife. I say, you cuss mine. And I can tell you where you cuss her. Right at the Anglican Fair. Right there in Adelaide, when you was talking to the police. And you tell my wife she got to buy you and the police a Guinness. My wife don't drink. And so she tell you, no, she don't do that.
Sparky, you got to make an apology, Sparky.
You say F you and F your wife. That's what you said. And I remember that. But Sparky, we ain't talking our business on the radio, man. Right? Just leave me alone, Sparky. It is what it is. I ain't that sensitive, but it's just my wife. I got to live in the house with her. Yeah, so she a little offended. So I don't know how you going to work that out, but you talk to who you got to talk to and work it out. We talking to Tenny Wells today about Lyford Hills. It ain't got nothing to do with you, Sparky. Now, if you want text about the grouper and the Guinness, he said, y'all sell Guinness there?
We sell Guinness.
What else y'all got in there? Y'all have them things like Kavasi,
mixed drinks, bottomless mimosas. We got it all.
Like top shelf things?
Absolutely. Carrot juice from carrot.
What about coconut water? Y'all got the real coconut water?
Real coconut water. They shop your coconut in the front end and make your coconut water.
You serious?
Yeah, man.
My God, man. So Lyford Hills has a water feature. It has wildlife. It has greenery. It has a clubhouse. And then they have a property that can suit your budget. But the only way you will know if you qualify, even with a 10% that is given to you from the person of Tennyson Wells, is to be there on when?
The 29th of November, between the hours of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m.
10 a.m.
The restaurant would also be open, so you get a chance to taste a bit of Tennyson's Bar and Grill and Lyford Hills itself.
Now, guess
Farm
what?
the table.
That's Saturday coming.
That's Saturday coming. That's day after tomorrow.
Now, guess what? Stan, you're going to be there, right, from 1 to 3. But I then asked Tenny one question. I can ask him that question again on air. I can force him to tell me today. But caller on the line, go ahead. Because I really want to ask him this question. But go ahead, caller. Caller, go ahead.
Hey, guys. Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Oh, Lord, look at my big spender, Jeff Delaveau. Jeff, you moving to Lyford Hills too?
My brother, I had the awesome opportunity to meet Tennyson Wells III maybe about 6 months ago. And he may not remember, but I'll remind him right now. He gave me the awesome opportunity to walk in his house to see his layout.
Yes, sir.
And, I was looking at that piece of property, I think, across the road from his house.
Mm-hmm.
Across from who else?
Considering whether I was in a good position to purchase at that time or not, but that time is soon coming.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely I will be coming down to take advantage of the open house.
Yes,
because I'm looking for somewhere new and exclusive to perhaps move my family to.
Jesus, Jeff.
Well, look no further, sir.
Jeff, you caused me to call my Lord and Savior name because you just blow my mind. I got to call on Jesus to help me today. Jeff, I know you. So in this by-election, you get the by-gate because they tell me don't talk about politics, but Jesus, you get something made because I ain't get nothing.
Let's put it like this. The by-election, we're not going to talk any
politics. I can't talk politics, but I would have get the bag. That's all I want to know.
Do that, so I'm going to ignore that. I'm only calling basically to acknowledge the Wells family. I think they have done exceptionally well for many Bahamian families.
Yes.
And especially knowing the father, the way that I know him, Long Island descendant, I believe that this 10% that's being offered is going to really help a lot of
Yes, it is.
Bahamian families
Yes, it is.
that is really looking for beyond a bargain. And this is beyond a bargain. Like I said, I'm impressed with it because I had the opportunity to go through Lyford Hills, especially I think that was his phase 1 and 2.
Yes, sir.
And what I saw was quite impressive enough to capture my attention. So, Mr. Wells, you
Yes, sir.
continue the great work. I will be seeing you for open house.
Thank you. Thank you.
We'll talk soon.
Thank you. Yes,
I
sir.
appreciate you so much, man. You know what I like about the concept of the 10% discount is that, whenever you make your money, you take aside 10% for your tithe and set it aside to bless the people of God. And it shows me that the intention of this development is not just for selfish gain of the developers and the owners, but they're willing to give back to you, the consumer, you, the person who's looking for a property or ownership. And if you want to live in Lyford Key on a budget and not live in a swamp or a marshland, Lyford Hills is available to you. This is extended to you with the encouragement of a 10% discount. He's partnering with you at 90%. You can keep 10% in your pocket, and they want to welcome you in. And they're not fighting for just anybody to get in there. They're fighting for you, the resident, the foreigner, whoever you are who want to live in a southern style, green trees, beautiful waterscape, modern amenities. You got solar lighting all throughout.
All underground infrastructure.
From the time you enter the gate, St. Peter himself is there in the form of security saying, welcome in. How could you beat that? A clubhouse where you can eat real Bahamian grouper, not no swai,
That's right.
not no tilapia.
That's why in tilapia.
Real, and guess what?
Those are
What I can promise you all today, what you
real
may not
deal.
know about Tenny Wells is an avid fisherman. So if he got to go out there and get that grouper himself, that grouper could be there in that kitchen.
That's for sure.
But what he wouldn't tell Garth, the fisherman, is how much money I got to bring. Because see, guess what? I ain't coming there with no $50 for you to embarrass me. Because I won't bring the wife there and I don't want to get embarrassed. I asked him, what is a safe amount of money for you to bring in order to get a really decent, remarkable meal? I'm talking about
for two people
4
and you-
course, 5 course, 6 course. I want to eat everything. I
For
want
two
to try.
people and you ain't got to worry about nothing, bring
Yeah.
$150.
What? No, boy.
$150.
That's it?
Yeah.
No, boy.
For two people. You could,
No.
you could
That's
eat for
fine,
less.
gratuity and everything.
You could eat for less than $100. But I say if you
two
ain't want,
people, yeah.
if you ain't want to worry, but if you want ordinary steak
Right.
and lobster,
No way.
bring $150 for two people.
Chris, you hear that?
That's the VAT and the gratuity and everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we do takeout orders too.
Chris, you hear that?
We do takeout orders. There's no gratuity on takeout orders.
Yeah.
Right, but you can call in. The number is 362-6370, and you can call for your lots at that same number. And you can call and make your orders at the restaurant at that same number as well. We're
That's good to know.
open from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. every Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And the restaurant is open. We serve stew, boiled, grouper, salmon and grits, shrimp and grits, steak and eggs, you name it. And if you want something special, our chef would make that for you if you want something really special.
Wow.
We'll figure it out.
Right, I got tears in my eyes.
You could get lobster, you could get rock alarm anytime of day. Any time of day. You come in the morning, you want rock alarm, you get rock alarm.
What?
If you want stew grouper in the evening, and everything is cooked to order. So we don't have a big pot of grouper we just dishing out of. No, when you order that grouper, that's raw.
Chris, cue in
And then we start cooking that.
the hallelujah chorus for me. I want the hallelujah
When you
chorus.
order that steak is raw. And then we start cooking that when you put in the order. We don't take a cooked steak out the fridge and put it on the grill.
Right.
No.
Chris, when you get the hallelujah chorus, play that,
Everything
man.
is
I'm
cooked
feeling
order.
it.
Yes, sir.
What? $150 I eating good like that?
Yeah, man, that's how we kick it at Lyford Hills, buddy. That's how we get down.
Gabby was on here talking about her $300 food.
Yeah.
Tennyson Wells.
You can bring with 4 people to eat ramen.
Yeah,
Let me tell you
we
about the-
specialize in groups too. We got groups coming all the time. Happy birthday groups, wedding parties, all of that. We do events
Wow.
at the clubhouse as well. We've done any number of corporate events, any number of weddings. We've done Deltec Bank.
Give them that number again, man. You talking
Bank
food.
Grove and News. We've done
The big
Commonwealth
boys.
Brewery.
Wow.
We've done up to 650 people for events at Life of Hills
My
Club.
God, what weddings too, eh?
Oh, absolutely. We've
Baptisms
married
and
any
all
number
that
of
stuff.
people at the Life of Hills Club.
You all got a priest on
Yes, sir.
board too who could come in and just do the nuptials and everything.
That's easy. We could find that. See the
That's
man
all cool
radio.
right now?
See the man radio.
Oh, boy. Man, listen to me, man. Give them that phone number again.
That's 362-6370.
Man,
or you can reach out if you're inquiring about lots. You can reach out at ahana@lifefordhillsbahamas.com. That's ahana@lifefordhillsbahamas.com or 362-6370. Or you could call my personal phone at 422-3117.
Your personal phone?
That's my personal phone.
You ain't scared these guys can call you because I
You
didn't
call
tell
me
you
right
handsome.
now, I can ring.
What the hell?
Hey, I in the business of
You ain't
sales, man.
scared?
I here to sell. I can't be out of touch.
So you available, eh?
I available all the time.
Oh, Jesus. Well, give me some hallelujah chorus, man. The man say he available, he handsome, he got money, he got real estate, and he say he ain't no boatman, he's a salesman.
Yes, sir.
You hear that? Hallelujah. And they say, I know Jesus. You hear that?
Yeah.
Hallelujah. Well, you got to go live in Life of Hills.
Yeah.
Listen to that.
Yes, sir.
You like that? This ain't no boogity neighborhood.
No.
This got culture and class.
Absolutely.
Listen to that. Doom, 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 doom.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Chris. Listen, man, this is how we rolling in Life with Hills, man. Bring your Mozart, bring your Beethoven, act like you got some culture, man. You can play a little Bahamian music. Tell you, bring your Bahamian music, man. Bring all your Bahamian artists. You can play, but don't play it too loud in the neighborhood now. We got a little culture. You can't play too loud. If you want to have a little party, write your letter. Let them know you're going to have a little party. Let us know what time you can start. Let us know what time you can finish, because you got to be courteous
You
to
got
your
rules
neighbors.
and regulations too
Rules and
now.
regulations. So you all have like a little association?
Absolutely. Well, the developer is in charge of the association until such time as we sell 80% of the land. Once we sell 80% of the land, we turn it over to the homeowners, and the homeowners then elect the board, president, and all the rest of it, and they run the association. But for now, we control all of the maintenance, upkeep of Life of Hills. The developer does.
Now, I know just how to live in Life of Hills. You believe that on a budget? You know how you get in there?
How you do it?
I work in security, fleet security. Call on the line, go ahead.
Hey, good day, Tenny.
Yes, sir.
And good day, God.
Hey, my brother.
Well, Tenny, I calling to, congratulate you on your movement. You wouldn't remember me from when I was doing some equipment work years ago when you was out east with them dogs. I feel
Okay.
Quaco.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah. And I don't know if I might come out there with my daughters because on Saturday, but congratulations. Your mom was a good friend of mine, and she had given me one catnip, and the Haitian one to get up with one pot in the back of the yard, and the tree going up in it.
All right.
You know, like
Yes,
she had told me in the court, but she thought she to meet me in the court, and she told me, I thought you was a lawyer and everything, but she gave me the joke on when you went to, like Danny, when you went to France, and the chauffeur didn't pick you up, and the chauffeur didn't know you could speak French, but they ain't gonna say what she ain't gonna what the chauffeur said.
My God. You speak French?
No.
No, I might come with there on Saturday.
All right, sir.
All right, my friend. Bonjour.
Look out for you.
Yeah, oui. Listen, man. We talk about Life of Hills today. The texter says, good afternoon. It's their website with all of the details we require for the open house.
Absolutely. It's www.lifeathills, LYFORDHILLS, Bahamas.com. Lifeathillsbahamas.com.
Beautiful, man.
And you could find price listings, plot map information, all of that on our website, as well as the menu for the restaurant, as well as the contacts.
Man,
Yes,
that's
sir.
beautiful. Listen, man, folks, listen to me, man. You cannot judge a book by its cover. Mr. Tennyson Wells came into Bamboo Town, very handsome man. When you meet his wife, beautiful lady, but very smart. She is one of the smartest that we've ever had in this country when it comes to law practice. You got to know these things, man. The Shirley Street and right there on East Street, right on the corner, man, that big pink building right there. You got to know these people. And to have children. See, Teddy, I just want to rub this in a bit because I ain't talking no politics today. but I want to talk about children and legacy. When you have worked so hard to ensure that your children are straight, and to watch what some of you children do to your parents in terms of their legacy, to watch what you do in terms of the inheritance, y'all need to be ashamed of your doggone self, man. You got to be ashamed of yourself. If you knew what it means to actually acquire the things that they have acquired and to accomplish the things that they've acquired, you should be ashamed of yourself. Let me tell you why I believe in Lightfoot Hills. I believe in Lightfoot Hills because I knew the greatness of Tennyson Wells in Bamboo Town. I knew the greatness of Stephanie Wells in terms of her law firm. And now to see it exemplified in the son, Tennyson Wells III in Lightfoot Hills, all I see is a continuation. Someone texted me a while ago and talked with greed. I can talk with greed in a minute. But what you heard this man say had nothing to do with greed. He said, if you want to live in Lightfoot Key on a budget, you come to Lightfoot Hills and I've given you 10%. Every Christmas we get our turkey and our ham in Bamboo Town. All our roads paved, all the lights that nobody could talk bad but Tennyson Wells in Bamboo Town. So this person who talk with greed, you don't know Bamboo Town. And you don't know Tennyson Wells. And this man is saying, based on my parents' legacy, based on my parents' development, I am giving you 10% off to live as if you are in Lightfoot Key, but I will give it to you not in the swamp. I'm giving it to you on a hill. Tennyson Wells.
Hilltop. Yes, sir.
Hilltop property. Someone says we need a clubhouse in South Seas also. They want their own clubhouse in South Seas. They deserve that.
I think South Seas has a 115 slip marina that's slated for South Seas.
Marina?
They're going to have a marina. South Seas is a coastal development. So South Seas has some things in there that Lightfoot Hills doesn't have.
You serious?
But it's a completely different group of developers that's developing South Seas than is developing Lightfoot Hills. It's a completely different company.
You serious?
But because my father was involved with all two groups, they bundle all two together, but it's two different groups.
Now slow down. You don't got my interest now. You're talking about.
So South Seas has some coastal features to it.
Coastal.
We have a few beach reserves in South Seas for the enjoyment of all the residents. There's also walking trails that's slated to be completed in South Seas as well. And then there's a 115 slip marina with shops and a fuel center that'll be
That's God right there.
That'll be.
I tried to wait for him to shut him out so I can ask him what slip is mine.
Yeah.
So what Lightfoot Hills
114
has,
slips. What is yours?
Yeah, what is mine?
So what Lightfoot Hills has, South Seas doesn't have, and what South Seas has, Lightfoot Hills doesn't have. It's two completely concepts altogether.
But it's all Lightfoot Hills.
Well, no, South Seas is South Seas, and Lightfoot Hills is Lightfoot Hills.
Right. So you're mixing the two wallets.
Two completely different concepts altogether.
Boy,
I'm on the website right now. It's a very nice website.
Two completely different developers groups.
So let them see the difference. Give them the website again so they can see the difference between Lightfoot Hills and Southern.
So Lightfoot Hills is www.lightfoothillsbahamas.com. And the phone contact is 362-6370. My contact is 422-3117. And the open house is November 29th, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We're going to have all the banks out there. We're going to have RBC. We're going to have CIBC, Bank of the Bahamas. All the top realty houses will be out there as well. So there'll be people to show you around, to take you over to the banks, pre-qualify you, walk you up through the trails, show you the beautiful clubhouse with all of its amenities, the tennis courts, the swimming pools, the restaurant, the indoor event spaces, this conference facilities, all the rest of it.
I got to give him just about 5-10 more minutes, Uncle, so you can give these people a happy Thanksgiving. I just sucking up all this time because I'm so excited about this development. Let me just say this to you people. What he's saying to you this Saturday, the gate is going to be open. Now, let me just put down my own rules. This is Garth Millard Roseboro, Garden Radio 96.9 today. Let me put down my rules. Let me tell you how this works. This is the only time you can bring your little cube and your little note. This is the only time. But you got to have some intentions to purchase. Now, you can't come there looking any way. I need you to wear your Sunday best or your Saturday night best. So if you got anything but say Gucci on it, or Versace, or Louis Vuitton, fix your hair. And don't talk loud. When you reach it, you don't talk loud. Listen to God, but I tell you how to do this thing. You don't talk loud, you talk with culture. The same way when you go to the airport and they ask you, how are you at the Bahamas Air counter? And you said, I'm doing well, thanks. They says, well, where are you traveling to today? And you said, to Fort Lauderdale. And then they said, Fort Lauderdale, where are you going exactly? I'm going to Deerfield Beach. Which address? You can say these things politely. This is a polite atmosphere. Bring your $200, because he talked about $150. You might have to pay a little bit of VAT. Bring that to go to the clubhouse. You can eat in style for $2. If you want to meet somebody who is of means, they may be there. If you got somebody you want to propose to, that is a great time to walk around and sell the dream that if you marry me, you'll be living in here. I just being real. But do not, I almost say, anyway, do not embarrass me. We've been on the show. We then had this little talk. Go in there, please, with some class, with some dignity, and look and don't go like, oh, look at there, look at there. No. We ain't them type of people. Oh, this is absolutely wonderful. This is absolutely beautiful. This is stately. Oh, I can appreciate that. How do you do, sir? How do you do, ma'am? You gotta go practice them manners, because when you go to Lyford Hills, remember Lyford Key living affordably at Lyford Hills. Call in the line, go ahead.
Good afternoon, Mr. Rossborough and Mr. Wells.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Got Uncle Sarah here to give you a happy Thanksgiving.
I'm sorry about that, Uncle Sarah.
No problem.
Mr. Wells.
Yes, sir.
I can hear from your figure of speech. You're a chip of the original block. your father, right, and me were good friends. I'm a young person to compare with how old your father was when he died, right? And one time he was trying to sell me a piece of property in Southern Seas, right?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Wells would call you, and every time he called you, he got another discount he was going to give you.
Yes.
And you know something? I can say this emphatically. Your father worked for what he got, and he passed it on handed it down to his kids. And I'm quite sure you all did do great in Life Hills, because I've never been through the gate, but I've been to the gate. And I've always heard about the restaurant that you can come to on the weekend and get your boiled fish.
Yes, sir. We open Thursday and Friday now, too.
Make it there on Saturday to take a look around at those properties that you all have there.
All
have
right,
a nice afternoon, guys.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, my friend. Next call on the line, go ahead, caller. You're talking to Tennyson Wells III at Lyford Hills. We have Uncle Sarah in the house wishing you a happy Thanksgiving, and myself, Garth Bernard Roosevelt, the last show for the year. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, all of y'all. T3, your father had anything to do with a place called Play Gardens?
Yes.
Okay,
that was a different group of developers as well. That's the same group that did South Seas.
Yeah, and that's supposed to be a gated community.
No, it was not supposed to be gated.
Okay, when I spoke to your father, he said that was supposed to be a gated community. He showed me where the clubhouses can be in the park and the entrance. If you check the entrance, I'll tell you that.
I'm not saying
that. But he wouldn't be aware of that.
I wasn't around when they did that. I would have came back to the Bahamas from the States in 2001, I think, and we started South Seas then.
Well, you know what, caller?
When I came back from school, my dad told me, he said, you don't got to work with nobody. You can come work with me. I want to do gated developments. And I think South Seas was the first gated development that we did. Lyford Hills was the 12th development that we did in total, that my dad did affiliated with different groups.
Well, you did mention that there's a development group. And if there's any intention based on a development group, that's the intention. One man would not be responsible for a gate or any other part of the development.
You would have to have signed covenants if it would have been a gated development.
That's correct.
Because there would be common areas and all the rest of it.
That's correct.
And there would be an association. And I don't think that they did that for Fade Gardens.
So what I would do, I would find out how much my properties appraised for in Faith Gardens if I wanted a gated community, and sell and move to Lyford Hills. That's what I would do if you really want gated.
Yeah,
because
you would have had to have signed a declaration of covenants and all the rest of it.
The next generation of Wells is telling you, I'm not promising you a gate. I already gave you a gate. That's the difference,
Yeah, I think the first gated development we did, one of our groups did was South Seas, and then we did Yuma Estates, and then Lyford. Those are only 3 gated communities that we've ever done.
Well, I always wanted a gate for Adelaide Village, but I don't know why we can't get it. Uncle know what I'm talking about.
Got to get the residents together and let them sign and put together something.
Well, Tennyson Wells, you're welcome to stay till the end of the hour, but continue to chime in for Lyford Hills. We're here with the great Tenny Wells III very good friend, my brother. There's a great event this Saturday. This Saturday, I want you to clean your schedule. Whatever you have going on. There's all roads lead to Lifewood Hills. And Tenny, how you get there, man? Some people don't even know how to drive. How you get there, Tenny?
So if you're heading west, you're going past the airport, you pass Fresh Market, the roundabout at Old Fort Bay, you head towards Lifewood Key from there, and it's the second left after Jacaranda. You'll see a big Lifewood Hills sign on the corner, right in the middle of the road. You can't miss it, right on the left-hand side. It's right after Clearview Heights.
Mm-hmm.
So if you pass Jacaranda on the left, and then you come to Clearview Heights, it's the next corner. You'll see the big sign on the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Make that left and go down to the roundabout, and our entrance is right left of the roundabout.
That sounds good, man. Call on the line, go quickly. We're on the break, but go ahead. I don't want you to hold too long.
Mr. Roseborough.
Hey.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good. You got 1 minute there.
Mr. Wells.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Not too bad.
I've been seeing you in about 10, 15 years. Last time I see you, me and Spy put that wall up on the Eastern Road for you when we rested a block in there.
Oh, yeah?
Everybody know you.
Who's that?
The Smoky.
All right. Everything good?
Boy, I just thanking God for life.
Sir. Yes, sir.
I really wish I could have made it out there with you all on Saturday, but of course, all my blessings and prayers will be with you all that you all do well.
Thank you.
But is it possible you could shoot your number again so I can call and see if I can make an appointment?
422-3117. That's my personal number. 422-3117. And the number for Lifewood Hills is 362-6370. Our website is ahana@lifewoodhillsbahamas.com. Sorry, that's our email. ahana@lifewoodhillsbahamas.com. And the website is www.lifewoodhillsbahamas.com.
All right, brother. All right.
Yes, sir.
Well, you'll be blessed and continue to do well, sir.
Yeah, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. You hear the music is playing. Chris Penniman on the board. We just got 1 or 2 more statements, questions, then we're going to go ahead and segue into our Thanksgiving special with Dr. Cleveland Eneas III, Uncle Sarah. Lifewood Hills does wish and extend to you a very happy Thanksgiving. They're looking forward to you being there this Saturday. Saturday, at what time?
At 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You have to be there. Listen, folks, don't come to the man place for 35 o'clock, man. They done gone.
And if you're trying
10 to 4.
If you're trying to call my phone right now, it's off. So, you know what I mean? I can turn it on after.
He will turn the phone on for you in just about 20 minutes. But we're going to take this break. Got to get to Dr. Uncle Sarah, Cleveland Eneas III. But we got 2 more statements to go ahead and read through, respond to, and then the rest of the program, we're going to hear from the great man of God, Uncle Sarah. This is God in Radio Today, 96.9 FM. We'll be right back.
For fast, reliable, and impactful printing services, look no further. Let Printmasters bring your masterpiece to life. We stand by our quality products that is second to none. Our affordable pricing and friendly, efficient staff makes Printmasters the ultimate choice for all your printing needs. We can deliver any type of printing services, from banners to booklets to business cards. You name it, we can print it.
Let Printmasters bring your masterpiece to life.
Located in the Nassau Guardian Building, telephone 302-2361.
Join the Bahamas Heart Association for its inaugural golf tournament, proudly presented by Visa and Fidelity Bank on Sunday, November 30th at the spectacular Royal Blue Golf Club. Every swing brings hope and healing to young hearts. Gather your team and play with purpose or make a donation. Tee off for Tiny Hearts, because every heartbeat deserves a chance. For more details, contact the Surfing the Sassoon Heart Foundation at sassoonheartfoundation.org.
Step inside the John Baptiste Jazz Club at Bahamar, where the rhythm of the islands of the Bahamas meets the soul of New Orleans. Every night, the lights dim, the music swells, and the air fills with that unmistakable energy, the kind that makes you close your eyes and just feel. Savor signature cocktails, curated small plates, and live performances from world-class musicians, all in an intimate, artfully designed space where every seat has a story. Whether it's a romantic night out or a spontaneous evening with friends, this is where you want to be. The John Baptiste Jazz Club, only at Baha Mar. Reserve your table now at bahamar.com/jazz club or through the Baha Mar app, because every evening plays its own tune.
This is Guardian Radio 96.9 FM. Fresh news, smart talk, all day.
Down home. We're going quickly now. But this time really is running away today. But we're here with Tenny Wells, Lightfoot Hills. In the house is also Dr. Cleveland Enos III, Hakun Sarah. He's here with us today. And we got a statement. Is there a pool? This is a question, actually. Is there a pool in life with hills? In life with hills. Here we go.
Absolutely.
This will be your new development. Life with hills.
We have at the clubhouse, we have an adult pool.
Adult?
An adult pool.
Hold on. Jesus just left the room. You got a what?
Well, kids can swim in it as well.
Adult pool,
but
like
when
an adult
I say
pool?
an adult pool,
Yeah.
it's deeper than a kiddie pool. That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah, but define
it's
adult.
about 7 feet at the deepest end and about 4 feet at the lowest end.
Yeah, but when you define adult, because when you say adult pool, that means like over
I-
Paradise Island, they got an adult pool. Like if I come there, we
No,
all
no,
adults
no,
here.
it ain't that type of pool.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to find. Okay, Chris, I almost signed up for membership. Jesus
No,
Lord.
It ain't that kind of pool.
Oh, it ain't that kind of pool. Okay,
No. But
Jesus still lives in Lightfoot Hills.
Yes.
Okay. I
In
just
phase 2, we have as well some green spaces where we will have a kiddie pool. So a shallower pool and some playground facilities for younger kids and restroom facilities as well. So we haven't constructed that part of it as yet in phase 2, but the clubhouse is operational. The pool is there for use of the residents.
That's
as
beautiful.
well as a hot tub and tennis courts and the rest of it.
Here's a big one for the day. Is that does the power stay on when hurricane and tropical storms come this way?
Absolutely.
And is there a standby generator for everybody?
No, there's not a standby generator for everybody, but there's no we don't prohibit you having a generator in your yard, right? So you can have your personal generator or a solar system. There's no.
Is there rules for your generator? Because some of them be loud now.
It'd have to be in an enclosure, yes, sir.
Okay.
So yeah, it has to be an enclosed generator in an acoustic enclosure.
Okay, I appreciate that. Call on the line. You're talking to Tenny Wells. Go ahead.
Yes, good afternoon, Mr. Wells.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I just calling to tell you and your sister Stephanie, thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to get a piece of property in Yuma State. I
Yes,
never
sir.
got a chance to thank your father before he died.
Yes, sir.
But he was the most gracious person to me. And I just want to thank you all for continuing his work. And I hope that people see the wisdom on what y'all are doing right now to get that property while it's at the price it is, because it's going to become very valuable.
Yes,
So
sir. Yes,
that's
sir.
calling to tell you thank you, right? On his
Yes,
behalf.
sir. You're welcome.
By the way, I have someone who's here is listening who is interested in a property in where's that?
Lightfoot Hills? Yes, sir.
Yeah. What are they going for? What is the down payment for the properties in there?
The starting price now is around $270,000 for a lot in
So that
Lightfoot
means
Hills.
down payment should be like what, 10% or?
10%, yes, sir. But you'd pay that through your attorney, and it could be 5%, whatever you decide. But at the open house, we'll be offering off of that lot 10% discount, which would take $27,000
you all
off
do
of that
in-house
price.
financing?
No, sir. We've discontinued in-house financing. We no longer do in-house
So you
financing.
don't do that anymore. Okay,
No, sir.
okay. All right. Well, I really appreciate that. So that means that if you can get it at 5%, you're looking at probably about something like close to 14,000. That should get you in there.
Yeah,
10%.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
5%.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. Thank you so much, sir.
All
Thank
right,
you
sir.
again.
Oh, that should be one of our last calls. So let me tell y'all people how this is working. If you're drinking 10 beers a day, cut it down to 2. If you got 3 sweetheart, cut it down to 0. I trying to be a man of God. I'm trying to be a man of God. I trying Tenny. Tenny, I'm trying to help them. I'm trying to help them. If you got an 8-cylinder truck, cut it down to a 4-cylinder. How am I talking? I talking good?
Yeah.
Huh? If you got 5 houses in the Coconut Grove, sell 3 of them and invest in the property. Now, there may be a time frame that they may ask you to build in Lyford Hills. Is that so? You
That's correct.
You own the property. You got how much time to build?
So once you purchase the lot, you can leave the lot as bush as long as you want. You don't have to clear the lot.
What?
Once you clear the lot, we consider that as you having started construction. And from that point on, you have 2.5 years within which to build.
So as long as I got bush there, you'll appreciate the green space.
Yes, we have.
Wow. Now that's different.
And with that said, too, we have a tiered fee system.
Yeah.
So if you purchase the lot and it's just bush, your fees, your HOA fees are $75 a month.
What?
Right?
No, I gotta get a piece of that.
Once you clear the lot, once you clear the bush, that goes to $150 a month, at which time you have 2.5 years within which to complete your construction. And then once you get your occupancy, once you move into your home, that fee goes to $250, at which point in time you're getting garbage collection. There's more people coming in through the gate to visit you. You know, the road verges in the front of your house is being maintained. We have no restrictions against you using solar applications on your property.
And sewer.
As long as it's done in a
The
tasteful.
sewer, the water and the sewage.
The water and sewage, everything is underground. So you
Right.
have a sewage tie-in going to each lot where you would tie your sewage lines into and your water line into
So you don't
as
have to
well.
bring a septic tank per se.
There's no septic tanks permitted in Lyford Hills. There's no septic tanks
Chris,
at all permitted.
What
in
about
Lyford
a well?
Hills.
What about a well? You could drop a well in the yard, or
There's city water lines there now. I think we're not permitted to dig wells in
Okay.
Lyford Hills as well. Yeah,
you tie into the
Listen,
system.
man.
you tie into the city water system.
This place sounds so awesome to me. It's just that affordable.
Yeah.
You got to let go of them bad habits, people. You got to just be focused on your job. Say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. Go to work on time. Give your manager some grouper from Tenny Wells Bar and Grill. Go there on a Sunday. That's how to do it. Go there on Sunday. Put it in your fridge, man. Take it to work on Monday morning. Your boss can love you.
You need to dry that steak and egg too. We do a nice,
I get a good piece of steak
very
for?
nice cut of steak.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we do a very nice.
Oh, you
cut
know
of
I like
there,
steak.
and it's cooked to order.
I like that rack of lamb too, though. I like the sound
Oh,
of
we
that.
do an excellent rock of lamb
Jesus
too.
Lord,
Excellent rock of lamb.
My God, boy, you can cost me selling.
We got your tuna and grits too now for them people who ain't.
I just eat
spend
that
too
every
much
morning.
money. We get tuna and grits. You know, we get all of that too.
Well, the person is asking
Shrimp and
again,
grits.
how much is the HOA fees, which is the Homeowners Association fees? He wants a repeat
Right,
of that.
so it varies.
And then throw out your numbers and your information again.
It varies. For lots that are undeveloped, uncleared lots, it's $75 a month. For those that have been cleared down, meaning construction has started, as far as we're concerned. So don't clear your lot down
Unless you're ready
if
to
you
go.
ain't ready to build.
Yeah.
Because we don't want it to just grow back up into weeds. That's why we increase the HOA fee when you clear that down. So that gives you some incentive to finish. To finish building within that 2.5 years. And then after that, once you get your occupancy, it's $250.
Listen, man, it's been great being here with you today. This text, I don't know if it's just mischievous, but he said, greed for land. What's the difference between Lyford and any other industry that doesn't depend on the bruised backs of the poor man? There is a new generation coming on the scene, smooth, smart, and can be avoided. Hollywood is fake.
Yeah, this product is not being marketed towards the poor man.
Now, listen to me. You hear how he answered that quick and succinct?
Yeah.
His daddy was one of the best politicians of all time in the Bahamas.
We wanted to create something.
He's telling
that
you
was-
straight up. If you ain't got no money, don't come this way.
No, we wanted to create something that was affordable for upper middle class and middle class families.
Yes.
Okay. Now, everyone won't be able to afford it. I may as well tell you.
Right.
That's just the way it is.
Give out those
and
numbers
we put
again.
a lot of thought and time into what we've created there at Lyford Hills. You know, if you come in there, you could see along the trail, the way the rocks are placed along the trail says a lot about how much thought and effort we put into developing Lyford Hills. This is a development that's been going on from 2009.
Yeah.
And we now in 2026. Right? So that tells you how long we've been developing Lyford Hills. And we've done phase 1 so far. We are now on phase 2. We have painstakingly developed Lyford Hills into what it is today. It's not an overnight thing where we're just trying to sell lots. I live in Lyford Hills. I live my product. Right? So what's good for me should be good for everyone else, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it's just like any other product. I mean, if you buying a phone, every phone is not the same. If you buying
No.
shoes, every shoe ain't the same.
No, it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody. You know?
Yeah, that doesn't mean people cannot aspire.
Yes, absolutely.
And it is not that you're telling people don't come. You're saying you gotta raise your standard of living. If you want to raise your standard of living, it's gonna cost a little bit more.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and those fees that people pay, that helps with the maintenance of
Yes,
the
and the
entire
upkeep of the area, all the common areas. You know, we have, like I said, 10 acres of green space littered with walking trails, water features. The swimming pool has to be cleaned. You know, the clubhouse
Yeah.
have to be painted.
Right.
The staff has to be paid.
Right.
We have 24-hour security that's there.
Mhm.
You know, all the grass have to be cut every week.
So once you're a resident, you have access to the clubhouse, to the
Absolutely.
pool. You're not paying to use the pool.
No.
You know, you
Not paying to use the tennis courts. We do tennis lessons as well on
Really?
Saturdays. Yeah, every Saturday morning we have Coach Stephen Thompson that's out there giving tennis lessons on
Okay.
our tennis courts.
Okay.
A great coach. He's a champion Bahamian tennis player.
Okay.
He's been around for a while. Very good with the kids.
Yeah.
And you know, we have this, like you said, the swimming pool. We have putting greens.
Mhm.
And then there's all the fruit trees that are littered all over the property as well, for the,
Right.
for the enjoyment of the residents.
Right. So with the tennis lessons, outsiders can come in.
Absolutely.
And they'll have to engage the coach.
Yes, you'll talk to the coach about booking tennis lessons.
Could you call Lyford Hills to get his information?
Yes, we can pass the information
Yeah.
on to you. If you
Yeah.
call that number 362-6370,
Mhm.
we'll have the information to give you.
So phase one, how difficult was it to I know you say it was painstaking to get it to where it is right now.
Like I said, we started out in 2008 and we introduced phase one of Lyford Hills to the Bahamian populace as a green development. We started out putting in all the solar street lights and
Yeah.
building the gatehouse and cutting the roads through.
Right.
You know, and it's, if you look at Lyford Hills, all the roads, like I mentioned before, are curving.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's
it's-
smart. I didn't think about that.
Right.
I know when you said
and
that.
and that slows the traffic automatically.
So you don't want to put a bunch of speed bumps
Absolutely.
through there. Yeah.
Absolutely. But on top of that, we cut the roads so that they follow the contours of the hill. So we didn't cut through the hill. So
Wow.
if you're driving along roads in Lyford Hills, you'll notice that all the properties are at the same level as the roads. They aren't way above the road. Like
Right.
A lot of those developments you see with the straight roads.
Right.
And you look at the lots are way up above the road. Then you got to cut this big hill going up to your lot.
Mm.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you look, as you drive through Lyford Hills, you'll notice the road
Yeah.
slopes up gradually.
Yeah.
And it curves and it follows the contours of the land. And all the lots are at the same level as the road on both
Yeah.
sides.
Well, listen here, man. Lyford Hills, where every house is on a hill. You ain't got no flooding. You don't need no canoe. You ain't need no dinghy. Now, if you want a yacht, talk to Tenny Wells. He can tell you where to go to South Seas, how you can get your own slip. There's 114 slips available. One belongs to Gospel and Roseboro. I almost cuss again. Listen, man, I tell you, I brought this lovely lady in here. She's going to be taking care of our shows on Monday. She's an entrepreneur. She's a businesswoman. She's a sales lady. And we got Miss Kira here in the house, Miss Morley. And she just came by to say hello to you because she will be on the show on Monday with Ruben Ramming every Monday for the month of December. Now, listen to me. This the only woman who I know to sell banana bread for $8. Watch this now, Tenny. And when the man tastes the banana bread, guess how much money he give her? $40.
My Lord.
Now, Miss Island, listen to me. This is my brother. Tennyson Wells is my brother. You got to introduce him to some of that banana bread with the coconut in it and this and that, the chocolate chip and this and that. Because if you give him the wholesale price,
yeah.
man, listen here, Tennyson Bar and Grill is where you got to be. If you take $150 there with the one who you say you love, you ain't got to do nothing special on Valentine's Day.
Sound like
you married.
She need to be selling that bread.
That's what I say.
With that sauce.
God may not Roseboro ain't selfish.
Yeah.
I telling you, by February 14, when you ask this woman, will you marry me? Jesus, Lord have mercy. Lyford Hills and banana bread? Oh, God have mercy. I do. I do. And today, Bahamas, Gospel and Roseboro, my last show for the year, I want to say to you, I love you. And I want to say I do to you. But before I go, Kira, tell the people hello. You'll be here on Monday.
Hi, good, happy Thanksgiving, Bahamas. I will look forward to seeing you all on Monday.
Monday with Senator Ruben Ramming. He was here today talking about bees and honey and Lyford Hills and Tennyson Wells. And
Yes.
Tenny, throw out those numbers again. Tell those people how to get to you this Saturday. Let them know that I never heard nothing like that in my life. If I bring less than $20,000 and I got good credit and I know ghetto fella an old ghetto woman. I could live like I in Lightfoot Key on a budget.
Mm-hmm.
Lightfoot Hills. You got to be there this Saturday. Bring that girl who says she love you. If she got more money than you, make her pay the down payment. The banks can be waiting to do business with you. And the properties, how much properties we got left, boy?
Well, we have 132 in phase 2, but we're offering probably in the first tranche maybe 58 lots now. So we're not
57
offering all
lots
right now.
57 lots can be there for you. I didn't get a bowl slip. I didn't get a piece of property. Now, don't be mad at me that you don't like me and I live there. I can be living there with you. And I's a decent fella. Now, I ain't got no Rolls Royce yet, but I can join you living like I live in Lightfoot Key, where we say good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Welcome to the hills.
Welcome to the hills. I like that, Tennyson Wells. You're a man of class and dignity. I love your father. I love your mother. I love your sisters and your siblings. You are great people. You've done great for this country, and you're making luxury living affordable for the average Bahamian. Thank you so much for being here today. Uncle Surak, bless Tennyson Wells today. Bless Kira. Bless Ruben. Bless the Bahamas for Thanksgiving.
Yes. I want to bless.
Go ahead.
I want to bless this conversation, and I want to bless this opportunity, because many people are looking for that opportunity to just raise their standard of living. And as we celebrate, some would say Thanksgiving, and in the Bahamas we say Harvest Thanksgiving. You understand? And we want to make sure that we remember that, there's a lot to complain about. We listen to the talk shows every day, and people call and complain and complain and complain. But today, let's put the complaints to the side and be grateful for what we have. Because there's a lot of people who wish. Matter of fact, there are people who spend or save for years to come here for 2-3 days to the Bahamas. We live here.
So true.
We live here. You understand? Lightfoot Hills is a beautiful place, and the Bahamas is a beautiful place. You understand? And so as we remember the tradition of harvest, let's remember you sow and you reap.
That's it.
So let's sow the thanks. Let's sow the Thanksgiving. Don't sow complaints.
And then you get a great harvest.
You get a great harvest.
Well, you know something? Someone just sold something here to us. Tennyson and said, what happens if one doesn't finish building in 2 years? Will you take their property? Well, listen to this. I can't tell you everything. I'm not going to allow Tennyson Wells to tell you everything. If you know the blessing that is in store for you, when they need to come there, Saturday, what time?
I can answer that question.
Don't answer that. Make them come see you first.
I don't think we'd take anyone's property.
No.
I think we'll give them the opportunity to finish.
Mhm.
And I think as long as we can see there's work progressing on the project,
yes,
even if it exceeds the 2 years or the 2.5 years, if there's work ongoing,
He's stammering,
on the project,
he's my boy, He's stammering,
If
there's people take advantage of you.
If there's work ongoing on the project, I think we'd be lenient and allow them to.
Because life has happened. Things happen. Things happen.
So let me tell you how this works in Texter, because we love all our texters, we love all of our callers. Let me tell you what he's just saying to you. The man, Tenny Wells, get to know him. Come and meet him personally. Let him know who you are. We don't do sloggers.
Yeah, but with that said, now, God, we don't want no stagnant project.
That's what I'm saying.
As well.
We don't want no sloggers.
Yeah, so you can't have your
If
project
you ain't serious,
on
don't
stop.
come. That's what you
Yeah,
say.
you can't have your project on stop for 20 years,
No.
or 10 years, or even 5 years.
Thank you. And if you know
And
somebody,
that's why you signing a contract.
Yeah,
You sign a
2.5
covenant.
years should be sufficient time for you if you have the means to be able to finish that project. Or
Yeah.
if you don't think you could finish within 2.5 years, then don't break ground on it.
That's it. Now, if you got family living in the U.S. and Trump's sending them home, but they got some money, come and see Tenny Wells. He got a nice place where it look like Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, South Carolina, Northern Florida, and Tallahassee. When you go in Lightfoot Hills, man, you just went to Linden Pillen Airport, reach into Fort Lauderdale, go to your ranch, go into your state. That's how Lightfoot Hills killing it, man. Tennyson Wells, handsome, smart, intelligent, affordable, and he can help you. And if you're beautiful like Kira, who just walked in the room, boy, you may even get 15, 20%. You got to talk to Tenny, though. You got to talk to Tenny. Don't talk to God.